I am the Vest Man. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Scythe, and we are back again for another Q&A Answers Edition. Last week, I put out a video asking you all for some questions, and now it is time for me to respond. Let's get right to it. My favorite game right now is the same as you, buddy. Trove. I'm also really enjoying The Witcher, Elder Scrolls Online, and Splatoon. No special reason why I got piercings, I just like them. It's the same as how I have some tattoos and I want to get more eventually. I don't know if people have this idea that Scythe is a stage name. That's my legit name. Yes, not only do I have a girlfriend, but I am engaged. It's a long distance relationship, but in a few months she will be here with me. And then she can be with all of this all the time. Most definitely. The episode length might seem short, but technically, you're still getting the same amount of content as you were when the episodes were longer and coming out once a week. We are definitely planning to make Super Mario Bros. X episodes longer once we get through the Mario 3 campaign, but that means that the series is not going to be coming out nearly as commonly as it is now. Of course, man. I invite everybody to Team Pixel. We just gotta catch each other online at the same time, or until Trove adds friending people offline. Seems like a basic feature, but yes, I played Roblox. It's a cool game, but I don't really have time for anything I'm not recording. How old are you? I don't know, like 40 or something. Pie! My favorite movie director is Chris Nolan. Except for his older stuff, it's a bit weird. Define playing against. I had a series a very long time ago where I played Left 4 Dead with a friend of mine called Salo, and he was recording and doing his perspective on YouTube as well. He's not really doing it anymore though, and I do have a Minecraft challenge series that kind of came and went as well. Oh, I loved your Wind Waker series. Your intros always made me laugh. Haha! That's not really a question, but thank you. Pie? Yes, pie. Double pie. Probably Mario on the NES or Kirby on the NES. Secret of Mana, I know that was a very big one for me as a kid. Why did I start Trove? I randomly stumbled upon it in a humble indie bundle. Then I did a first look like I do for little side games that I very much enjoy. But Trove is the first game where I started to play it more often and realized how much I liked it. I still play music and write songs, but YouTube dominates a lot of my time. In a good way, of course. Oh, that depends entirely on the episode length itself. Let's say an average Trove video is 10 minutes, so it takes 10 minutes for me to record it. Then it takes maybe 2 to 5 minutes for me to edit it. Then it takes a bunch of time for it to render, and then even longer for it to upload. B00-100 was my biggest influence for starting out on YouTube and stuff like that. I think it's because after watching him for so long, I think what attracted me to him of all people was that he kind of had similar sense of humor. He kind of likes to pretend that he's dumber than he is. And I don't know, I've just always found that to be the funniest type of humor, is making fun of yourself rather than making fun of other people. But not like in an insulting way either. Why did I decide to start YouTube? Why not? The hardest part of making a video is when a new series starts, because then I gotta get a whole bunch of resources for new title cards, including pictures of this guy. Besides that, it's pretty easy, but it took me quite a long time to find my proper format. The hardest part of what I do is time management. For example, I'm recording this right now while everyone's out of the house. We've thought about it, Chris. Getting the sound to work live on Twitch though, I don't know if that works. I mean, you know me, I don't know Twitch very well, so it's definitely a possibility, but I cannot say yes or no yet. Someday. I have played Realm of the Mad God. I understand why it's popular as well, but I personally never really got into it. So I don't know if it'll appear on the channel, sorry. I don't know if I'll ever have a set time frame when I show up on Trove. My body doesn't work too well with the whole 9 to 5 thing, so I kind of just sleep when I sleep. Some days I'll be up for 24 hours, other days I'll be up for 5. As for helping you out with Dragon Caches, I really wish that we could. But unfortunately, the devs nerfed it beyond repairing. And now it's boring, monotonous, and tiresome to try and get Dragon Caches. I tried to start a series of Dragon Ball Xenoverse, but the game itself I found to be extremely confusing, and it wasn't really worth it despite me being a big Dragon Ball Z fan. I have two main monitors. There's this one that's right over here, which has all of my normal computer stuff. And then I have a TV right over here that I use as a second monitor for my computer when the time arises, as well as for console gaming. I have streamed on YouTube before, and I can confirm that Twitch is just 100% better, man. So honestly, I don't know if we'll ever stream on YouTube. Hashtag confirmed. Hashtag Draconis. I'm not trying to hide the fact that this is a wig. I've had white hair before, and it's very difficult to manage. The other big advantage of this? I don't have to cut my hair anymore, because I don't have any. What type of island I would be stranded on depends on my supplies. But lest ye forget, young sir, I live in Canada, where it's ice all the time. My sense of humor is very messed up and weird. I am the messed up humor. I would worry, but I would also expect to hear from you in a couple months where you would come out of the wilderness with a gigantic beard and explain what happened. Why are you so crazy in your videos? Who said I was crazy? Seriously though, I've just always been a high energy type of guy, so that's just me. Oh, put your hands up. My hands are caught in the cookie jar, man. I might have to keep averting my eyes for this one. Like I said earlier, YouTube dominates the majority of my life. It's not often I get a chance to pull away from the computer, but when I do, I'll usually go for a long walk or jog with my brother, Johnny, and talk about all sorts of things that we could do with the channel. A lot of it also has to do with detoxing from being on the computer all the time and all the technologies. We also found a fantastic gym routine online. We've been hitting the gym for about 4 to 5 months. You probably noticed my shoulders getting a lot bigger. I know I have. And I can deadlift 285 pounds. I want to try and get that weight up to 300, but I could only describe it as trying to lift a small boulder off of my son. I have a very secret goal of wanting to become the world's strongest Let's Player. Not really, I just casually like exercising. I selfishly admit that I am my favorite YouTuber. That's another reason I started doing it, because nobody else was doing it the way that I was, at least I think. Well, it has Adam Sandler, and it has video games. What could go wrong? Hopefully, I'll have a lot of subs in 10 years. Yes, I can speak German. Hallo und guten Tag, hamburger. I'm Petch from Texas. She's my girlfriend. And I'm Denki Kane from New York. The best way I could describe it is that I noticed a lot of other Let's Players didn't have the same type of high energy that I do. Especially in recent years when Let's Plays started becoming as popular as they are, just popping out everywhere. I also noticed a lack of personal interaction. It's a sad fact that one day I will not be able to reply to any comments whatsoever. Further than that, I will probably not be able to read any comments that aren't the most recent. But that's still a long way away, and I'll still find ways to interact with you ladies and gents. That's it for today, everybody. I'm gonna take a break from these Q&As for a little while. I've been having a hard time keeping up with my own content for the past couple weeks. As some but not all of you know, I've had family visiting for these past couple weeks, so it's been really tough for me to try and balance time when I spend recording as the time spent with them. You're going to notice also that some of our series are coming to an end fairly soon. I'm looking at you, Sky Saga. And it's not because we're not having fun with it, more so I need the extra time. But as for these Q&As, I'm not saying I'll never do it again, just that I'm not planning to do them every single month. Thanks to everybody for participating. Have yourself a fantastic day, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you on the internet. Yeah!